Giants fans, you need to back off of Daniel Jones.
Once a Giant, always a Giant. For me, it's only a Giant.
What's going on YouTube? Diggy546. Definitely hit that subscribe button if you're new. Like the video if you like the video. And I won't tell if you click that bell. But let's go ahead and get into this. So I didn't want to have to make this video. As many videos I made in this off season, I did not expect that I would have to come on here and do this again. People are acting ridiculous. For a fan base that I came out this offseason and predicted us to be a 10-6 team, and everybody's telling me you're overreacting. This team needs time to get into a groove. This offense is a new offense. Daniel Jones has a different offense. He has to learn. Everyone's going to have to ease into it. That's what I heard all offseason. And guess what? Daniel Jones is adjusting to a new offense. He's only played 14 career games so far. He has not played a full 16 games. Just week one, Giants fans were coming away. Oh, we took so many positives away from this game. Daniel Jones looked great besides those two mistakes. He had those two mistakes. And besides that, Daniel Jones looks promising. He looks like he's the next guy. He looks like he's going to be elite. And just 1 week later, when Saquon goes out and Sterling Shepard goes out, and we're going against the Bears, another great defense, while his offensive line is struggling, while he's throwing in a Damian Ratley and CJ Board, while Evan Ingram finally decides to show up, we have a chance to win the game on the last play of that drive. So you're telling me within 1 week of you saying that this guy is elite, that he showed us something special, to the next week, all of a sudden you're tanking for Trevor Lawrence because Saquon got hurt? This is a complete overreaction. We have been a bad team for who knows how long. I mean, pretty much after 2008, it's been up and down. It's been either average or below average. You ever won a Super Bowl, but we were 9-7. Guys, I understand that you're sick of losing, but what do you think is going to happen if you're rooting for the Giants to tank for Trevor Lawrence? What do you think is going to happen? First, they're going to hire a new general manager. He's going to come in here and first of all, it's going to be an issue because they're not going to fire Joe Judge after 1 year. If this general manager picks Trevor Lawrence, obviously Daniel Jones is gone. Obviously the general manager is going to make a lot more moves to solidify the fact that he's the new guy, he's moving people out. So you're going to have even more roster turnover and you're going to be back on here next offseason talking about we're 3 years away. How do you think you build a team? I just made a video yesterday or 2 days ago about the Raiders. John Gruden got to the Raiders his first year, he was 4-12. Next year, 7-9. And this year, it looks like the Raiders are going to have an even better record than that. How do you think you build a team? You don't just magically pick a quarterback and then the next season not even change the offense and just get them a left tackle while the rest of the offensive line is still struggling. And you're going against, top 5 defenses every week and all of a sudden expect this guy to just take this humongous step. Last year, Lamar Jackson, when he started his MVP race, he did it against the Dolphins. At that point, the worst team in the league. He made a statement against the Dolphins. So you have to really look at this. Be realistic. Relax. Daniel Jones is 14 games in with not much around him. Darius Slayton, he's good. But Darius Slayton also got shut down. He maybe had 1 catch. Golden Tate is old. He's old, and at this point, he's got hamstring injuries. And then Sterling Shepard is made of glass. Evan Ingram is made of glass, and sometimes he just disappears. Sometimes he can't catch. Sometimes he's just useless. So for you guys to come out here and yell for Trevor Lawrence, who I'm not even sure is going to be good. People are saying he's a lock. I have to see him because when he plays against great defenses, he does not look as good as he once looked. But Giants fans, let's be realistic. Daniel Jones last year, after everybody hated the pick, after he got booed at Yankee Stadium for throwing the first pitch. Who boos someone? He didn't pick himself. Who boos someone like that at the Yankee Stadium? He goes out in preseason, sets the world on fire. Goes out in his first ever game, comes back from an 18-point deficit, and then goes on to throw 24 touchdowns and 12 interceptions. And I heard a stat that it was something like 19 touchdowns and 5 interceptions in his last 7 games. So what do you expect? He's going against the Steelers defense and the Bears defense. All of you guys came out here with the doom and gloom perspective since before the season started, and now that some of what you predicted is happening, you're ready to dump Daniel Jones. Sam Darnold is in his 3rd season, and he has this long leash, and you're still waiting for him to take a step. Josh Allen is just getting a #1 receiver, and all of a sudden, Stephon Diggs is the #1 receiver as far as receiving yards in the league right now, and Josh Allen looks like an MVP candidate. You can't expect these young quarterbacks to come in on untalented teams and all of a sudden light the road on fire. That just doesn't happen. Patrick Mahomes has the best offense around him in the league. Great offensive line, great receivers, great tight ends. Defense was struggling his first year. The defense got better, and the running backs were struggling, and now they've gotten better. This guy is in his 4th year, and he's got literally everything around him. Lamar Jackson, when he came in, that team was already ready to compete before Lamar even took the field. Joe Flacco was holding that team back. Now, this isn't taking anything away from these 2 quarterbacks, but you cannot expect every young quarterback to come in and be Patrick Mahomes and be Lamar Jackson. Kyler Murray has DeAndre Hopkins. He has Christian Kirk. He has Andy Isabella. He has Larry Fitzgerald. You need help. You need offensive line help. You need receiver help. You need running back help. And it's not just Saquon Barkley. It's you need a running game. It doesn't matter who you have back there. If they're not getting any yards, it's all on Daniel Jones against the best defenses in the league. So Giants fans, just give him a season. He's entitled to a season. He was a top 10 pick. Watch what he does this season. If Daniel Jones is so bad this year that we get the #1 pick, by all means, do what you got to do. And if you're off the Daniel Jones train now, stay off of it. Stay off of it. And when he proves you wrong, continue to stay off of it. Man, this is ridiculous. So if you made it this deep into the video, definitely hit that subscribe button. I make Giants content, NFL content, so all NFL fans are welcome here. And until next time, it's Diggy546, and I'm out.